Hello everyone, this is James Davis. I'm doing this assignment 8, this is challenge 4 for fundamentals of digital media, and what I'll be working with is adjustment layers. So we'll get started here. I'm going to open a picture. I'm going to open this picture, and by the way, happy Veterans Day. It's a little late, but I was thinking about Veterans Day when I was going to choose my picture for this. The picture that I'm using is a picture from the Aerospace and Aviation Museum at Washington D.C. It's a Smithsonian museum. And so we'll get started here. First I'm going to do is I'm going to click canvas size to see what the size of my picture is. It's 4320 by 3240. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this I'm going to multiply that by 3, which is 9720. I'm going to click OK. And I'll zoom out for you. Alright, cool. There's the first picture. Now what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to place another image. So go to File, Place Embedded. Scroll down to this image again. I've been to this museum before. I definitely recommend it. It is some kind of place. It's like a giant airplane hangar. And it's not much to look at on the outside. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's beautiful in its own simplistic way. But the inside of it, oh jeez, it's amazing. So I hit OK after putting that in. Then I go File, Place Embedded a third time. And I'm going to scroll down. There, boom. Now they all perfectly fit together. There's no transformations whatsoever. So I'm going to hit OK. Now, let's zoom out a bit. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. This first image here, which I'm going to click on the proper layer for it. I need to unlock this. Okay. So I need to click on this first. And what I'll do is I'll click on this icon here. It's a circle with a slash through it. And then in here I can click curves. I can change the curves of it for lighting and stuff. I'm going to go more dark than I am light. Instead of RGB, this is going to be okay. And then I click on this little icon right here, and it separates it from its own thing. Because see, this is supposed to mess with the whole image, but if you use that, then you can use multiple adjustment layers. See, now I can change this to black and white. I can adjust the red and the yellow. Trying to get this to look a certain way. Okay, cool. So that's what I have for that. And then the next thing I want to show you is this bottom layer. I'm going to use some contrast with it. I'm going to use another adjustment layer, brightness contrast adjustment. And see how this is changing the whole image. See, this is what I tried to show earlier. That is not what I want. So what I can do is hit this icon right here. It says clip to layer. There. And so now on the bottom you can see that only this picture is changing now. Okay, so I'm done with that one. I'll click on this icon again. Let's give it some hue, saturation. And I'll just make this separate again. So now you can see how that's changed. Oh, and look at that beautiful red. Oh, that looks great. So I've got that on there. Now let me have you zoom in on this. See my difference in colors here. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. It's like it goes from a regular afternoon to like one of those afternoons where the sun goes down earlier, like in November or something. You know what's kind of crazy is I was on this trip to Washington D.C. in 2011. Here it is, 2018. Time sure flies, doesn't it? Well, that's all I have to show you. This has been Adjustment Layers. Hopefully you've learned something. Oh, one last thing I forgot here. So it's going to name my file. Fundamentals of Digital Media. Homework 8. And then next, see if it's done saving. Yeah, it's done saving. Okay, perfect. Let's save this as a JPEG file. Image quality 8. Yes, standard. Okay. And there you have it, guys. I'm really excited about this. I hope you'll go see this museum at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. It really is awesome. They even have lots of other models besides what you're seeing here. This is a large museum. Well, all right. Have a good day. Bye. This is Jovial Developer signing off.